like your style.
Hi guys! To see how I got this fun makeup look and to talk about the journey of going gray, keep watching. Today I wanted to do kind of a chit chat about gray hair because I have decided to let my natural gray hair grow out again. I'm just gonna do my makeup while I kind of talk out loud about things I'm going through. To start, I am wearing a shirt from my new beachwear boutique, Beach to Boardwalk. Every week I have new items going into the store, so definitely keep checking that out for new items. And I just put in a bunch of fall sweater dresses, sweaters, long sleeve, and I'm constantly updating the swimwear. So definitely check that out at beachtoboardwalk.com and down below in the description box. First, I am going to shave my face. I normally do this at night, but I realized how furry my face was. And I use this little Panasonic shaver, and it has a little button right there. And you cannot cut yourself with this. I mean, obviously, unless you really dig it into your face. But I've never even nicked myself with this at all. I'm gonna just do that really quick before we start. Protect your eyebrows. I have shaved part of my eyebrow off before, so be careful around the eyebrows. This really helps your makeup go on so much more smooth. It's a nice little exfoliation for your skin. I go up my chin because I get little fuzzies. I'm Italian and Greek, so I'm a gorilla. Look at that. Oh, it fell. Let me grab it. Look at that fur. That is all face fur coming from my face. It's such a tiny, tiny bit, but it makes such a difference in how your makeup goes on and how smooth your skin looks. Next, I'm going to spray my face with this Gin Amber Hydrating Rose Water Spray. I absolutely love this. I use it in the morning and at night. So it's like a toner with rose water and witch hazel, my absolute favorite. And then I use her peptide serum. This is the only products I've been using lately as far as actual skincare products that I'm using consistently. And I stopped washing my face in the morning, which has made a huge, huge difference in my skin overall. I do see that I have a lovely blemish right there. I'm gonna put some of this, it's called the Spot cream from Muesli. And you do need a prescription for this, but I like to use it on any dark spots, which I have one there that I'm always fighting with. And I like to put it on little pimples. It helps to just kind of exfoliate the pimple and any dark spots. Like that's an old pimple mark right there. So I'll use it on that and it will help fade that mark as well. As far as sunscreen, I started using a different type of the Sun Prize. If you guys have seen any of my makeup videos before, you know that I always use the Sun Prize Mild and Airy. Well, I decided to try the Mild Watery Light, which is this one, the new one, and it's much more hydrating. If you guys have dry skin, use the mild and airy. If you want more hydration, use the mild watery light. I am loving this one. So for foundation, I don't really care about full coverage. I actually like to see my real skin underneath and not have that cakey look. I feel like it's more hydrating. So I make kind of a mixture. I have a few different mixtures that I make, like different shades, depending on if I've had more sun on my body, if I'm self-tanning. This is actually a mixture of this tinted Australian SPF 50 tinted sunscreen. Again, I'll just link everything below, or this video is gonna be an hour long. So this one, I do the CC cream. I mix the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydrating Foundation and the watery. So all of these mixed together just to match my skin tone, depending, like during the day, I'll do a more sunscreeny consistency with just like a few pumps of the tint. And you'll see it does a great job covering my skin. So to apply it, I just use my finger, dab it on. You don't even need a lot, but I do want my skin to be protected. I'm gonna clip my hair out of the way here. So let's talk hair, you guys. Let me know down in the comments if any of you are contemplating going gray, if you have already decided to let your natural gray grow out, and if you have already done it, how you did it, and why that worked for you. I feel like that's really gonna help a lot of us. If you don't know, I actually did grow out my natural gray hair before for 15 months. I decided to grow out my natural gray by trying to bleach the rest of my hair to match because I didn't want to go through the grow out process. Unfortunately, I burned off most of my hair with bleach. So that was not a fun transition at all. But I knew that for me, I didn't want to go through the grow out. As you can see, check out the grays, you guys. You see the white peeking through. Look at the white. It's beautiful. Like, I had never felt my most authentic and beautiful as when I was actually embracing my natural gray hair. And I ended up ruining my hair. Like, I worked so hard. I'm gonna keep doing my makeup as we go, and I'll link everything below. I worked really hard to get my hair healthy after that bleach burning, and I was really excited and loving the silvers coming in. And I was just getting to that point where I could start wearing my hair down because I wore extensions for a long time, a ponytail extension, because my hair was so short and so damaged. And right when I was getting to that point where I could wear it down, I burned my hair, which I didn't understand what happened. I burned my hair with a flat iron that was way too hot. It didn't have a temperature gauge on it. It was a brand new flat iron. I posted a whole video about it. So if you guys have gray hair, definitely watch that video because it was pretty traumatic what happened, especially after 15 months of committing to letting my natural gray hair grow out, and it got wrecked. It turned like this pink, muddy, brownish. It burned my hair completely. So I was so stressed. I tried everything, and I was so traumatized from the bleaching incident that I wouldn't even consider trying to bleach it back to gray. I was like, no, gray, bleach is completely out of the question. So I went back to dark brown, from gray to back to dark brown. And I left it like that for quite a while. Then I decided to go blonde. Like, I've tried every color. This is the first time that I've ever tried a bright fantasy red like this. And now my thought process is I'm still on the hunt for a semi-permanent conditioning mask or some kind of a conditioner that I can kind of camouflage my gray roots while growing out my natural gray. And you won't be able to see my gray until it completely grows out, and then I can just keep washing my hair, and then you'll see my real gray. So the hard thing about natural gray is it's very stubborn and it's hard to accept color. If you guys have gray and you color your hair, you probably know that it's a struggle to try to get full coverage on your hair. And if you do, it starts getting like this oversaturated look. So I'm still on the hunt for that. And then I started getting really stressed out, and I was like, what am I gonna do? Should I just try to bleach my hair a gray on my own? And then I'm like, no, I don't want to damage my hair. So I really have been like thinking a lot about how I'm going to do this. And to anyone who this does not resonate with this, please just click off the video, because I don't want any hateful comments that it's only hair and there's a lot more going on in this world. I realize that. But this video is about hair, and we still have to go on with life. So I'm talking about issues that we all deal with in everyday life. Not to mention that if we are feeling good about ourselves and trying to embrace our natural self, we're gonna feel better about everything in this world. We're gonna feel more kind, we're gonna feel more happy, we're gonna feel more confident. So that's why I put out videos like this, just about things that I'm going through in my own head. And I always feel like when I'm vulnerable and honest and put things out there to you guys, that I always get people thanking me, and we can, communicate back and forth about the feelings that we're having, about things that may not seem important to some people, but once you realize how important it is to feel good about yourself, that is all that matters. Like, it makes such a difference in how you function throughout the day, how happy you are, the vibe that you put out to other people when you're feeling good about yourself is going to be a friendly, loving, kind vibe out into the world. So my whole thought process is that, yeah, if you feel good about yourself, we can make a difference in this world, even if it's little things, being kind to each other. So let me just cover this pimple here. I'm using Dermacol. This is 2 different colors in there, maybe 3. And, oh, that's too light. This is a super thick waterproof concealer. I absolutely love this. Yeah, I'm not taking my time blending the color here, but it stays, it covers so full coverage. I love it. Before I forget, I want to show you a couple of products that I always use, because I always get questions on this. As you can see, my eyebrows are looking pretty darn good. And the things that I've been doing for many years now is I use the Grande Brow on my brows every single night. And I used to have like those overplucked eyebrows that just look like a little line, and it made me look so much older. And I was so blown away by how good this worked that I continue to buy it and I continue to use it every single night. I do like to wear eyelash extensions a lot. These are Lashify eyelash extensions. And the lash map I have on right now, I think I went with 15, 14, 14, 10 this time. Sometimes I go with 16s out on the end, but these are Lashify. And I do use also the Grande Lash every single night on my lash line. because I want to keep my lashes healthy. And when I don't wear eyelash extensions, I definitely want my lashes to be healthy and long, and they are so long right now. But I just love the quick and ease of eyelash extensions. I can get ready so much faster. Another huge thing that makes a really big difference for how my eyebrows look is this tint kit. And I use this in dark brown. It comes with a bunch of like little capsules. They look like pill capsules, and each one you just mix up with a little bit of the developer. And the capsules, I think there's like 20 applications in here or something like that. It's like a lot. It lasts a really long time. And you just paint it on. Everything is in here. You mix it up, you paint it on your eyebrows. You can leave it as long or like 1 or 2 minutes, or I've left it on for like 5 or 10 minutes before, and it literally tattooed my eyebrows, like on my skin and everything. So it just depends how dark you want them. I think I left this on for like 2 minutes, and it's not overly dark, but I have done it really dark before. So this works amazing. It will be linked below. So back to hair. I did this color. Like I said, I'm looking for a temporary, conditioning, non-damaging color to match my roots so I can keep this bright and fun while I'm going through the grow out process. I keep getting so close to bleaching my hair, but then I remember the disaster that happened with damaging my hair, and I am so committed to continuing to keep my hair healthy and to just have my natural hair, but you have to find a way that works for you so that you're not like struggling through the whole entire thing. So I'm gonna try to see if I can do it with the red and how it works. I'm really committed to finding a semi-permanent color. I keep trying many different products, and I will keep you guys updated on if it works or not. I just am terrified to ruin my hair with bleach again. So I don't know, I may get to that point once it starts to grow out more and I can cut off some more of the bottom. I've already cut a lot of hair off just because I want my hair to be so healthy. So I'm just gonna have fun with it right now, and I'm gonna just hang with these roots coming in. They're pretty. I mean, it's cool. It's different. Like you can see the white peeking through, and I'm just kind of enjoying it. The funny thing about gray hair, you know, since I already went through this for 15 months, is when you make that commitment to grow out your natural gray hair, you want it to grow faster. Like never have I ever felt so much like, come on hair, keep growing. Like I want to see those roots come in. But when you color your hair, it's all about, oh my gosh, now I have to color again. Like you want your hair to like slow down from the growth. So it's a whole different feeling. And I wanted to like put this conversation out there so I can interact with you guys about what you've been through, about where you are with your gray hair journey, about what is going on in society that women are shamed for letting their natural hair grow out, and we're told that we look old and we're letting ourselves go. Like I had so much fun when I was letting my natural gray hair grow out. I actually did more self-care, and I tried more things to like played around with makeup and clothes and colors, and I had a blast with it. So like, where did that even come from, that women are never supposed to let their gray hair show and it's like a horrible thing to do? I feel like we're getting there in society where it's more accepted, and I feel like it's really frustrating. Like, no one has the right to tell you what you can and can't do with your hair. It has to feel right. So what has just happened with me is I'm so tired. Like, I get my hair to a certain color, and I've tried every color under the sun. I have tried black, brown, dark blonde, light blonde, red, this now fantasy color. And I get like these beautiful colors that I'm really enjoying and having fun with. And then what happens? You guys know, if you have gray hair, what happens? Your roots start to come in, you start coloring it, it starts getting oversaturated, then you're chasing the white line, then the color starts looking muddy and dirty, and it's frustrating. It just starts to feel like I don't feel authentic anymore. I don't feel like myself. And for a while, I just dealt with it. I was kind of like, okay, I'm nowhere near being able to start over after I ruined my gray hair. But now, I'm trying to think of how long ago it was. I'll pop up here how long ago I ruined my gray hair. I think it was 2 years ago, maybe. And I was just like, no, I do think about it all the time. Actually, every time I colored my hair, I would think about it. But I was like, no, you have to be ready inside yourself. You have to be ready in your mind, because you're gonna get backlash. You're gonna get people that tell you you look old. They're gonna tell you to color your hair. They're gonna tell you that like it's the wrong thing to do, where nobody has a right to tell you that. Like, don't listen to people when they tell you that. You go within and do what feels right for you. So in order to let your natural hair grow out, you have to be in a place within you that you are so confident about it, and you feel that it's so right that it does not matter what anyone says. So if you're not at that place yet, it's not time. I'm at that place where I don't care. I don't care what people say. I don't care what people think. I don't care if people are going to judge. I know that it feels right for me, and it's time to do this journey. So let me know if you guys have done it. Just start some discussions down in the comments, and let me know if you've done it, if you've tried it, how you felt, what you did to feel confident about it, and what finally made you say, I'm done and I'm ready to do this. Because I'm ready to do this, you guys. And I also thought it would be really cool to put this out there and let you guys know that I'm starting my gray hair journey again, and to have this on camera of my first growth of my hair, and that it's starting. And if any of you guys were contemplating whether you can do this or not, or whether you want to do it, maybe you will feel inspired or more confident or not so alone to do this with me. So let me know down in the comments if you're going to do this with me. But I also want to say, it's okay if you can't do it. You have to remember, you could start this journey and a month from now be like, nope, can't do it. Like, when you start seeing this, see this? When you start seeing that, something happens inside of you where your first reaction is, no, I'm going to be judged. I'm going to look old. Everything's going to change. I need to cover it, right? Those are like feelings that start popping into your head that are unrealistic. It's just what society has created, and we can change that. The more people that you see embracing their natural self and their natural gray hair, the more that society is going to accept it and look at it like it's something that is okay. So why can men do it and men are silver foxes and men look more distinguished and they still look hot on society standards? But when a woman does it, oh my gosh, like what are you doing? You're letting yourself go. You're now just insignificant and not worthy to look at, not worthy to love. You're not beautiful anymore. Well, I am going to show you guys that it is the complete opposite, and I'm going to be focusing a lot on this journey that I'm going through, letting my natural gray hair grow out. I'm going to be posting some, well, once I get through this red, you'll see my natural gray, and I will be posting what colors are going to work great with gray hair, what makeup is going to work great, like how to make yourself look more alive, because as you go gray, you're going to need more color. Speaking of color, I'm going to post a video on how I do my own gel nails and just pops of color throughout your body, your nails, your lips. If you want to do some fantasy colors at the end, that's kind of what I'm waiting for, is to wait to see how the blend of the fantasy red and the natural silvers, like I'm psyching myself out to be excited about this journey and not be stressed anymore. This is my absolute favorite lip liner. This is Trendsetter from Runway Rogue. I will link this below. I also have a discount for you guys. I am always so happy when companies reach out to me to try their products, and now I am a forever customer of them. They have my favorite lip colors. They have all different kinds of lipsticks, lip glosses, lip colors like this. This color is called Top Model, and it's beautiful. Look at that color. Wow, it looks amazing with my hair. It has like a shine, this beautiful shine to it. And it has like this cake smell, and look how white my teeth look. If you are trying to get your teeth to look whiter, this is the color for sure. So pretty and so hydrating. You could even stop right here, like it just making your skin look nice and smooth, a pop of color, and you could be done right here. But I am in the mood to do a funky yellow eye to kind of play with my hair. I actually had someone say, "What are you doing with that red hair now that you live in Florida?" I don't know where that person lives in Florida, but everywhere I look, this pop of beautiful reddish fuchsia, magenta, pinks are everywhere in Florida. Like if you look in the foliage or people's yards, like how they're putting together these gorgeous flower beds in their yard, you'll see like greens and yellows with a pop of these colors. So that's kind of where my inspiration for this look is coming from today. I want to pull those colors that I see when I go out and go for a walk and just really enhance this crazy red hair. So I am using the Picante by Carity palette, which is just my forever favorite. I don't know if I'm ever gonna find one I love more. And I'm going to use these two colors, starting with this one in the outer corner. I make my makeup and eyeshadow very quick and easy. I do like playing with eyeshadow, but I don't want to be here for hours blending, so I use this angled fluffy brush, and I also love the not so blended look because it gives my eye more definition and shape. Maybe it's because I was born in 1968 and I grew up with that kind of harsh eyeliner and makeup, or the eyeshadow. So I just have always loved it, and I still love it. I love giving like that sharper angle to it. It really completely changes the look. Am I gonna even go with the darker one? I'm just gonna start with that one. I'm gonna do a swipe of this gorgeous yellow, bright yellow color. It's called Embers. And I apply these shimmery colors with my finger. Look at that pigment. This is gonna pop. And I just wipe it on the inner corner like this. Look how pigmented that is, just like one swipe. Oh my gosh, I love it. Wow, love. And then I'm not re-dipping the brush. I'm just blending like that. I don't know if I've ever used this really bright yellow, but wow, is it fun. I love it. I hope it's picking up on camera how pretty it is. I'm gonna dip into the darker color now. And just kind of go in almost halfway. Again, blend, blend, blend. Blend it out to the outer corner. I blend right into the corner. See how that really changes the shape of your eye? This is a very light hand. You're not dragging it, and you're not stretching your skin at all. As you can see, I have no problem with saggy skin around my eyes. I will be 54 years old this year. I have never had anything done. I've never had an eye lift. I've never had an eyelid lift. I've never had Botox fillers, nothing. Like anything you want to name off that people have done for augmentation or injectables, I've never, ever even tried it. I'm not one of those people who say, oh, I tried this or tried that, but it's worn off. No, I've never even tried it. I have nothing against it, and I'm not saying I will never do it, but at this point, I've done absolutely nothing. So that goes to show that by using eyeshadow on my eyes, it is not making any difference in my eyes. They look tight and good. Also, I am very rough. I do a lot of massage on my skin, not pulling and stretching, but a lot of massage. I do gua sha under my jaw and massaging of the muscles. So I should do another skincare video for you guys of all the different things I do. I definitely rotate what I do, but I do have like my top favorites that I swear by and that I always use. And I really haven't gotten to that point. And I really haven't gotten to that point where I feel like I need to do anything yet as far as any kind of injectables or anything. Like what I've been doing at home has really been working. It also has a lot to do with, I do my best to keep my stress level down. I eat super healthy, plant-based, vegan, and that makes a huge difference, like what you're putting into your body. So, you know, putting junk into your body is definitely going to show on the outside. I also stopped drinking alcohol completely almost 2 years ago. October 3rd will be 2 full years, and it was the best decision I ever made. I used to be a hardcore blackout binge drinker. I wouldn't drink every single day, but when I would drink, when I went out, I could not control myself. And 9 times out of 10, I would end up blacking out. And it was bad. It was not good. I was putting myself in danger. I was beating the heck out of my body. I would wake up with anxiety and depression and feeling horrible for days after. And then just as I started feeling better, I would go out again. And the cycle repeated itself. So that was a huge, huge positive thing that I've done in my life that I would recommend to anybody. At least give it a try. Like, give yourself 30 days of not an ounce of alcohol and see how you feel. And eating healthy, and replace that kind of habit with healthy things like eating healthy, exercising, moving your body. It just makes all the difference. You will start to see a difference in your skin, in just how you feel emotionally, physically, everything. I would never preach about what the right or wrong thing is to do. I'm just sharing with you guys what I personally do and what I have been through to get to this point in my life. I want to get a little closer to my lash line here, so I'm taking this tiny little brush. Again, I will link it below. And I'm just getting down there, closer to the lash line where I wasn't able to reach because of these eyelash extensions. Oh my goodness, this is so pretty. This just makes me happy. Like, playing with makeup, and I don't know, it just makes me happy. I'm going in with this color Fearless right here. What a perfect name for starting a gray hair journey, right? Fearless, just go for it. Just do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel good. And if you start the journey of going gray and it doesn't feel right, it's okay. You just go get a box of color and start over, and you'll be back to where you started. And that's what I kept doing. You know, after I ruined my natural gray, after 15 months of growth, I felt like every time my hair would start growing back, like my roots would come in, I would feel like I was starting over. Okay, maybe this month, maybe this month. I'm like, nope, not ready, not ready. I'm gonna put a tiny bit up where my brow arches. You don't wanna drag down because that's gonna drag your eye down. So you wanna stay up by the arch. All right, I think that's it for today. I'm going to, instead of using setting spray, I'm gonna use Jen Amber's Rose Water to hydrate my skin. And this will also help set your makeup. So this hairstyle was super simple. I should have shown you before I started the video, but the whole key to it is using this, it's a lavender vegetable pomade, and it looks like a deodorant stick. Oh, and it smells so good. If you like lavender, you will love this. So all I did is just put it along my hair like this, you know, these little pieces that stick out, just to get all the little fuzzies down. And after I did this, I combed it really tight into a ponytail on the side. Could have even done a better job at that, but I'm gonna also dip this. It looks like a toothbrush with a comb on the end. This is for like the baby hairs. And I'm gonna just play with these little baby hairs right here. I actually have such a thicker hairline now because of the St. Tropica hair growth vitamins. I did stop taking them for a while, and boy did it show. I started getting like this huge bald area right there. And I would say about a month and a half later, I got my little baby hairs back, and this started filling in. My hair got so thick. So if you guys are having issues with thinning hair, hair loss, anything like that, it's definitely worth a try. I've been taking those for many years. So this is a hairstyle that is so simple. It's kind of like chic, but it can be every day. And then I just took it and twisted it up in a little scrunchie on that side, put some earrings, some statement earrings, and you are ready to go. So let me know, you guys, down in the comments below about your gray hair journey. Do you have gray hair? How old are you? I'm curious. I started going gray when I was in my early 20s and have always colored my hair except for that 15 months years ago. How many years ago? 5 years ago, I think it was. And went back to coloring because I lost my beautiful, bright, shiny hair and didn't like the muddiness of it. Let's start a conversation down in the comments all about it. And if you guys are on this journey with me, because I'm going for it, and I want to know who else is out there with me going through this journey, if you've already started or if you want to start it with me. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up so I know what kind of content you're enjoying. Again, I will link all of the products down below in the description box for you. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Bye.